It's really nice and soft, stylish, and everything.
Hi guys, I'm Shirley, president of Key Club. I'm a senior.
Hi, my name is Sofia Gaitan. I am the vice president of Elko Key Club, and I am currently a junior. So right here is our social workers closet. Elko Key Club is the one that hosts and organizes all the clothes here, and this is where everyone has access to all the clothes.
It started about 2 years ago with our previous president from 2 years ago, Megan. She found that it was a need that a lot of people needed clothes, like kids, adults, teens, everyone, especially in crisis. So she thought it would be a good idea to start somewhere in Elko High School that they could reach out and get clothes and different things that are needed.
We also get a bunch of clothes donated to us, but we weren't quite sure what to use the clothes for, but we didn't want to throw it away, so we decided to make a little store out of it.
There has been a couple girls that have either like bled through or just had accidents with their pants ripping or whatever that have come up here and just grabbed a pair of pants or a new shirt or whatever. There's also been a family recently that moved here from Mexico that didn't have anything but the clothes that they had in their like bodies because they didn't know if they'd be able to make it through and come here. But they made it through and they're citizens now and everything, but they needed some winter clothes because they didn't have any and it's getting winter here. So we had them come up here and all the kids picked out a couple jackets and the parents picked out a jacket and they all got some clothes and then they were on their way.
Along with families that aren't able to afford clothes in general. So there are also like transfer students that aren't prepped for bipolar weather, Elko. So so families that can't really afford clothes but have access to it. Transfer students, people at Elko High School, whether that be in clubs or individual students. So I know National Honor Society also has access to these clothes when they want to like scrap it for like making handmade dolls. That's a great one. Or if we make dog toys out of shirts as well for Elko Key Club. And yeah. So over here on our first rack, we have jackets, and it's all labeled here, so it's all pretty organized. So small to large, and then kids are small to large as well. So you can always look through. So these are all mostly the winter gear with coats, jackets, things like that for our bipolar weather that we were talking about. And then we got the boys section. So we got tops, bottoms, things like that. So here's our shirts from small to large, and then we have the bottoms, the pants. And then we also have the girls section, which is also organized in the same manner. And then we got men's on the fourth rack, and then the fifth rack is women's. So these are our general like clothes, like t-shirts, jackets, vests, and then over here on the far side we have prom dresses.
We also don't just have prom dresses, there's also homecoming dresses, just formal dresses in general. So whenever someone needs to borrow a formal dress or needs to go to homecoming or prom and they don't have the money or they need a prom dress or whatever, we have tons of them. Because I know some sports have banquets and stuff like that.
You guys also have access to a couple of suits right here. And there's some ties and there's some belts over here as well. We don't really have a lot of men's Indians gear, so we will establish another rack for that later on when we get more donations.
And then,
so we're always adding on.
And then just right up front, at the very front, we have shoes. We would always like shoes as well if you have any shoes. But we also have this rack of shoes, men's and women's. They're not really organized by a sizing chart or anything. We just kind of put them in the different categories. And then second to last, we have some winter gear. We got some hats, some gloves, some scarves. Some of the stuff is just brand new that got donated to us.
Like this one. Still has the tags and everything.
Yeah. And then lastly, we have a few bikes, and we always have access to more bikes. So that comes from our Reno Kiwanis Club. They have a bike shop up there, and we always go up there and help fix up some bikes. And so we always have a couple bikes, either for kids, usually kids up here, but we can get sizes ranging from kids all the way up to adults.
So the social workers closet doesn't just give out clothes, we also give like a equipment such as this. Yeah. Thank you guys.
Thank you.